Louisiana beer reviews, St. Arnold Fancy Lawnmower. This beer is made by St. Arnold Brewing of Houston, Texas. It's a kolsch, and kolsch is a type of ale. This beer was introduced in August of 2000. It has 20 IBU, International Bitterness Units, 4.9% alcohol. It won gold at the Great American Beer Festival in 2007 for kolsch. They use ale yeast, pale malt, and a dash of wheat, plus Hallertau hops. Okay, I suppose lawnmower means it's good to have after mowing the lawn. Light beer here. Let's see if it's good to have after a long day at Southern University baseball, because I just got back from a doubleheader over there, 2 9-inning games. And I've already drank Sierra Nevada Stout today and Budweiser today, so I've been mixing it up a lot. Well, a little bit. Alright, so third beer of the day and the last. I've never had this before, so this is one of those Louisiana beer reviews where I've never had the beer before. Twist off. Don't see any smoke, which may not be a good sign. Give it a nice pour. Oh, there was a little smoke coming out at the initial part of the pour. Don't want it to overflow. All right, we have a thick slightly off-white head. I mean slightly off-white, mostly white, but not the stark white like you see with American mass-produced lagers. The appearance is golden. Well, really it's not golden, it's yellow. And this glass, there's a lot of humidity out. I've got the windows open, there's a lot of humidity here in March. More than you expect. I think it's a little hazy, but not really. It's just the glass is frosting up. And there's a lot of active carbonation, lots of bubbles streaming up the glass. But here's the bottle close up. You see all the grass on there, the little monk, or the little bishop maybe. Okay, let's give it the smell test. So it's a fairly nice looking beer. I'm trying to think what it reminds me of. The aroma is non-existent, I think. I pick up a little bit of water, maybe a little grain, but I'm not picking up much of anything. And my nose is clear. A lot of people have been suffering with sinus problems with all the pollen in there. I've been blessed not to have that. I'm just not picking up anything. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and give it the taste test. I know what it reminds me of now. Heinebrau kolsch, which I'd like to review one day, do a video review of. And it looks like Heinebrau kolsch, and it tastes like it. Light, a little citrusy, maybe even a sort of lemony. But certainly this is a beer that's on the light side. Kolsch is an ale, but I find it's tastes and the body and the most of the characteristics to me are more like a lager. So if you didn't tell me this was an ale, I would think it was a lager. It just doesn't have that ale sweetness that you get, and it's crisper than an ale. So I would say the taste is grain. Can't really pick up any, maybe a little touch of wheat. Maybe that's giving it that citrus. A little bit of hop bitterness in the back end, but it's not what I would say heavy. The body is light and watery. It has a pretty dry finish, and it's crisp. So I did not check to see what the other people gave it, like on Beer Advocate and all of that. So I'm not sure, and that was a mistake. I apologize, but maybe it's better not to do that in a way because it doesn't influence me, even subconsciously. Yeah, it's cloudy, and it got more cloudy when I finished it. So then, I guess when I agitated the rest of it, might have done that. And I'm picking up some cloudiness below the head that kind of mixed in there when I finished it off. So let's see if that, I didn't, well, it's not a wheat beer, really. It has a dash of wheat, but let's see if that changes anything. The aroma's really not coming out. Nah, it doesn't really taste any different from that second pour, so I will go ahead and say this is a B. It's good. I would drink it again. I would recommend it. It's not tremendous, but certainly it's a B. It's a good beer. Laissez les bon temps rouler. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to Baton Rouge and go to a Southern baseball game.